Hi guys, welcome to Millennial Movie Fan Channel. My name's Tyler. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit the like button down below and that you subscribe to the channel. Hit the little notification button, that way you get alerts to when I post a new video. Today's movie review is going to be for The King of Staten Island. Right now, it's up on Amazon Prime. You have to buy it. It's like $20. I just bought this movie, rented it, watched it for $20. I liked it, but we're going to talk about whether I think it's worth it or not to actually rent the movie. It's got a great cast. It stars Pete Davidson, Marissa Tomei, Bill Burr. This movie is really funny. It's a good comedy, good movie, decent movie. I really like the cast. Like I said, it's an expansive cast. Even the minor players in it really elevate the movie up higher and just make it funnier. Bill Burr showed more and more range in his projects he's been working on and taking on as of late. In this movie, he has some emotional moments, and you see him in like a romantic situation with Marissa Tomei. He's like whining and dining her. They're going on dates and going out. You also see him get close and emotional with Pete Davidson's character. And then if you look at what he's doing in The Mandalorian and like a space western type scenario, he's able to hold himself there and be kind of like a badass too, gunslinger type guy. So he's showing me more and more. I really like to see the kind of depth that he can draw out of himself. I like that he's diversifying his roles and switching it up. That's always good to see in an actor, and I like Bill Burr as a comedian. So this wasn't just him yelling and screaming like you would in a stand-up to be funny or being angry all the time. He was showing a different range of emotions. Maud Apatow was really good in this movie. I haven't seen her in much, but she's Judd Apatow's daughter, so her dad directed the movie. But she was pretty good too for the couple scenes that she had. When she would come into the story, that character really meant a lot to Pete Davidson's character, whether he wanted to admit it or not. It was really cool to see that that was Judd Apatow's daughter, and he was able to show her strengths, hide her weaknesses, get her in there, and she actually did the story benefit, which was cool. Marissa Tomei is great in everything she's in. In this movie, she was kind of like Aunt May from Staten Island. She had like more of an attitude and an edge to her. In this movie, Pete Davidson's character doesn't really have his act together. He's 24. I'm 24, so I could kind of relate to what some of the things he was going through and how he was responding to them. Other ones I would never think to act out that way and do the things he did, so a lot of them were like, what the hell? But I kind of understand some of the positions he's put into and situations and can relate. Just being a person his age growing up now in the time that we are, it was kind of cool. And it was my kind of humor too, the like self-deprecating humor that he had. I could really relate to that also. He just walks into like a series of uncomfortable situations and just how he reacts and how he carries himself. I kind of relate with that a lot. There's a scene where he works at a restaurant and he's bussing tables and he goes over, he's cleaning off a table, and some friggin' jerk is sitting there eating with his wife, and they start like rattling off their order and like asking him to get shit, and they're like, well, aren't you supposed to remember it, and blah, blah, blah. And he's like, well, I'm not a server, so they didn't give me a pen or anything to write this down. I'm not going to remember all that. And he like so badly wants to tell him off. That was really funny and just something that I've been through, and I was like, oh man, this is hilarious. In this movie, Pete Davidson's character is a son of a firefighter who passed away, and his mom was a widow for a really long time, but she starts dating another firefighter, Bill Burr's character, and he doesn't know how to feel about that. So he resents the guy, and then he eventually warms up to him and kind of embraces the boyfriend and his mom's relationship and her having a relationship in the first place, and maybe has a better idea of what his dad's life was like and what he would want to do with his life. Maybe not career-wise, but just with having a family and the kind of person he wants to be, which is honestly more important, because if you're just about job and money, it doesn't make you a well-rounded person or a good person. So in that regard, the movie was sweet and charming as opposed to just being funny. It was a good mixture of both. It kept that balance really good. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was good comedy. I thought it was a decent movie, as I said in the opening. I don't know if it's worth renting for $20. Steve Buscemi pops up in it, so if you like Steve Buscemi, maybe that alone is worth the $20 too. I don't know. It was for me. I was like, hell yeah, man. That's my review for The King of Staten Island, guys. Like I said earlier, smash that like button down below. Hit subscribe, either the little thing down here or down below in the channel description. Also hit the little notification bell, that way you get little bling bling alerts when I post a new video, and you can tune in and not miss out on that. Talk movies with us more and more. Share it to all your friends and family on Facebook, that way they can be a part of the movie talk community and can join us on our videos. That really helps the channel out, and I will see you guys in the next video.